Hi, I'm Larie and welcome to your at-home TRX full body workout. What you need today is your suspension trainer, and go ahead and set your suspension trainer up to mid-length. That is where we will begin. We will be changing the length throughout. You will also need a mat and definitely recommending some form of hydration around as well. Here's today's format. We have repeating trisets. We perform each triset twice. The first round, we perform each exercise for 60 seconds. 10-second recovery in between exercises 1 and 2, and then a 15-second recovery in between exercises 2 and 3. After the first round is up, we have 20 seconds to recover before going on to round 2. In round 2, we cut the time in half to only 30 seconds. During round 1, we'll be going with a slow, controlled tempo or adding a pulse in the hardest part of the movement. And then round 2 is typically normal tempo. There is no jumping in today's workout. But low impact does not mean low intensity. This workout is as challenging or as easy as you want to make it due to your resistance profile. To make an exercise more challenging for most of the exercises, if you walk farther away from the anchor point, that will increase your resistance. Vice versa, to make the exercise more doable, walk it closer towards the anchor point to make it more doable and to decrease the resistance. This doesn't apply to every single exercise today, but it applies to most of the exercises today. We begin with our warm-up block. Enough of me talking, grab everything that you need and let's get to work. We begin your workout with a quick bodyweight only warm-up, beginning with dead bugs. Come to your back, extend opposite leg, opposite arm back while maintaining a neutral spine. We go in 3, 2, and 1. This begins your warm-up. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to return to center. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, return to center. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Flip it to a tabletop position. We continue to warm up the core with bodyweight bird dogs, extending opposite leg, opposite arm, and then bringing it back to center. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, opposite arm, opposite leg, bring it back. Other side. Inhale, exhale to return. As you lengthen, maintain neutral hips. Try not to let the hips sway open. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Our next warm-up exercise is a bodyweight plank to a downward facing dog. Inhale in the plank position, exhale to a downward dog. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Send those hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale back to plank. Exhale, send the hips up and back. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Come to a wide stance, heels and toes out. Our final warm-up exercise is bodyweight alternating lateral lunges. We go in 3, 2, and 1. We lunge it to the left, bring it up to center, and then lunge it to the right. Everyone's range of motion will be different, so just focus on really good mobility here. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Now let's bring it all the way down to a cross-leg squat. Open up, take it to the other side. Again, everyone's range of motion will be different. You can always stay in that higher lateral lunge if needed. Just doing some mobility work before beginning the actual workout. One more time. Inhale up to center. And exhale, let's begin the workout, shall we? Our first exercise of this triset is TRX Y raises with a slow, controlled tempo. Maintain a conservative angle to start. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Pronated grip. Bring it to a Y position. Control it down for 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, Y position. Keep those upper traps down. Bring it down for 3, 2, 1. Notice how we're in a standing plank. We are not hinging from the hips. The core is staying tight. If needed, if you find that the hips are swaying, you can always walk it further away from the anchor point to reduce the resistance. If this isn't feeling challenging enough, you can always walk it closer to the anchor point to provide more resistance. We should be feeling this in the medial and the rear delts. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Next up, we have a TRX reverse fly, 1 to 1/4 rep. Keep your lever long, soft elbows, but don't hinge it throughout. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back, use the rear delts, add the pulse in the contraction, and then release it down nice and controlled. Rear delts bring you up, pulse it again, rear delts, control it down. So it's like we're making a T position with the arms, but we're feeling it in the upper back or the back side of the shoulders.
Big words promised everything, but all along we knew this was bad. This was bad. Gotta end, gotta make it stop. We can't pretend that this is love, but then we touch and it all gets lost in pink clouds and fairy dust. We were only fun till you show me love. You bring me up into the place I love, the place I love. I can't control myself, pink clouds and fairy dust. I can't control myself, pink clouds and fairy dust. I can't control myself.
Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Flip it around. Next up, we have TRX rollout, slow controlled tempo with a pause in the hardest part of the movement. Honor your range of motion. Everyone's range of motion will be different. We go, get ready, get set in 3, 2, and 1. Roll it out nice and slow. Pause in the contraction, lats and abs, and then bring it back in nice and controlled. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Bring it back in. 3, 2, 1. Take this slow, take this controlled, and add that pause. Slower doesn't mean easier. Slower will provide more time under tension, and it will just light up that mind-muscle connection.
Everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our grade, but somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the way. Not looking for no, cause I got you. I got you. No one show.
Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Recover 20 seconds before we do it again. Now, round 2, we cut the time in half. It is only 30 seconds per exercise. Normal tempo throughout. Our challenge for round 2 is to try to provide ourselves with more resistance. So try to walk it a little closer towards the anchor point than we did round 1. We go. Y raises in 3, 2, and 1. Normal tempo.
I stay in bed, I still got the feeling that you're next to me.
Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Next up, reverse flies. Targeting the rear delts. Make a T with the arms, soft elbows. Don't hinge it anymore though. We go in 3, 2, 1. Normal tempo.
Smoke in the mirrors, our memories now, the sun has come down like a river rushing way up above. This ain't
Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, face away from your anchor point. Next up, we have TRX rollouts, normal but controlled tempo. Lats and abs is where we want to feel it. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Rep it out. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. A new triset coming our way. First up, we have a TRX squat, row, and rotate starting with the left side. So grab one handle with the left hand. We squat first. We row up with the left lat, and we rotate right arm towards the strap. All right, get set. We go in 3, 2, and 1. We squat, row, rotate it. Squat, row it, rotate in. Neutral grip on the row. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Right side is next, so go ahead, switch your handle to your right hand, squat, row, rotate on the right. In 3, 2, and 1. Get set, let's go. We squat, row with the right, the left hand rotates in. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Next up, we have a neutral to pronated row. Maintain a nice standing plank throughout so core stays tight, but breathe through it. Get set. We go in 3, 2, and 1. We row pronated, we row neutral. Just flip the grip every single rep. During the pronated row, don't turn it into a shrug. Keep the upper traps down. You want to feel this in the mid to upper back. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, round 2 is next, our 30-second round. Maintain a more aggressive angle if we can. That's the challenge. All right. Walk it a little closer towards that anchor point to make it more challenging. We start with the left side first. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, switch it to the right side. Go ahead, get set. Same distance as the other side. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Squat row to rotate. Here's our last 3, 2, and wow, 1. All right, next up we have a row, but this time with a semi-pronated grip. So somewhere in between that pronated and neutral grip, elbows point back at about a 45-degree angle. It's only 30 seconds. Get a little aggressive with that angle. We go in 3, 2, and 1, row it out. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. New tricep coming our way, starting with a skater lunge on the left, 1 to a quarter rep. That quarter rep is tough. All right, grab your handles. We do the left side first, but if you know your right side is weaker, feel free to do that side first as well. Keep the core tight. This one is tough. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Lunge it back. Now pulse it up, and then go all the way up. If you can, float that back foot so it's all in that left quad and left glute. If this is too much, you can always take it to a reverse lunge where you're tapping that foot back and then driving up. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Wow, other side is next. Switch it to your right foot. Maintain the same distance as you did the previous side. Right side in 3, 2, and 1. Lunge it back, quarter rep. Bring it all the way up. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, next up we have kneeling leg extensions. You're facing the anchor point. Don't do what I just did. Double roll your mat if needed to provide more cushion to the knees. Conservative range of motion. Use those handles as little as possible. Core stays tight. We go in 3, 2, and 1. You're going back nice and slow, and then quads and core are bringing you up. Again, conservative range of motion here. Maybe we're only going back a couple inches, and that is okay. You can use those handles as much or as little as you need it as a guide, up and down. Really just focus on feeling those quads. Stretch right here, wow, 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 and then contract them on the way back up. This one is tough. Rest, pause as needed. Here's our last 3, 2, wow, and 1. Wasn't even going to try that last rep. All right, normal tempo round is next. Only 30 seconds per exercise. Skater lunge, normal tempo. Core stays tight to help stabilize everything. Get set, get ready. Use those handles as much or as little as needed. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Skater lunge on the left. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, other side, maintain the same distance from the anchor point that you just did on the left, now on the right. Normal tempo in 3, 2, and 1. Rep it out. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right. Kneeling leg extensions are next. This round, aim for greater range of motion and use those handles a little bit more on the way down and on the way up. Core stays tight. No hinging from the hips. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Go back a little bit farther this time. Try not to use those handles, but use those handles if needed. All right, do it again. Just a little more range of motion this round. Maybe you're not going as far back as me. Maybe you're going a little bit farther. Everyone's range of motion is different. We want to make sure we're keeping rib cage stacked over pelvis and we're not leading with the hips, arching that low back. Have that core stability as those quads are burning. Come on, we got this. Only 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Wow. All right. On to a new tricep. Grab a drink of water if needed. Next up, we have TRX, tricep extensions, quarter rep in the hardest part of the movement. Start with a conservative angle as the triceps are a smaller muscle group. This one is tough. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Hinge at the elbows, hinge again, then lengthen all the way. Tricep extension right around the forehead. Pulse it, and then lengthen all the way. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Next up, we have a TRX chest press, semi-pronated grip. So 45 degrees back with the elbows, slow tempo with a pause in the hardest part of the movement. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Take it down for 3, 2, 1 and pause. Bring it up. 3, 2, 1 and pause. Drive it up. Now, if you start to have to hinge from the hips, just walk it further away from the anchor point to reduce the resistance. Walk it closer. If you need more of a challenge, we're feeling this in the chest, front of the delts, and of course, the core. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, flip it around, face the anchor point. Next up, we have a TRX pull-up combo. We squat, we pull, we press, and then we add a calf raise. All right, get into position. We will start with the squat. In 3, 2, and 1. We squat, we pull, we press, calf raise. Go back, squat, row it, press it, calf raise. This is total body. We have lower body, we have back, we have triceps, we have calves. Once you got it, try to smooth it out and just rep it out. We have about 40 seconds remaining. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, our 30-second round is coming our way. If we can, maintain a more aggressive angle this round. Time is cut in half, so let's try to up the resistance by walking the feet closer towards the anchor point. If needed, you can always walk it away. You're never locked into that resistance. We go in 3, 2, and 1, normal tempo. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, chest press is next, semi-pronated grip. Walk those feet closer to the wall or your door or whatever's behind you. We go in 3, 2, and 1, normal tempo. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, we end this tricep with our TRX pull-up combo, squat, pull, press, calf raise. If you can, walk it closer towards the anchor point. That will provide us more resistance. We go in 3, 2, and 1, 30 seconds. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, next up we have a TRX single leg RDL. We take it with a slow tempo. We'll also rotate that hip, that right hip in before driving it back up. There's a tendency to want to open that right hip up. We're going to work on that. All right, we go in 3, 2, and 1. Hinge it back nice and slow. Rotate right hip in and then drive it back in. Take it nice and slow back, back, back. Rotate right hip in, drive it in. Pretend like your hip is a door hinge. That's where the movement is coming from. It's not coming from the back. The spine is staying as still as possible. It's in the hip, rotate in, drive it in. Lengthen hamstrings and glutes, rotate that hip in, and then drive it back in, contracting hamstrings and glutes. Here's our last 3, 2, and other side is next. Go ahead, shake it out, switch the position of the feet, maintain the same distance. Slow tempo, we go in 3, 2, and 1. Control it back, rotate that hip inward, and then bring it back. Send the hips back, back, back. Rotate left hip inward and then drive it back to center. Hinge it back, rotate in, and then drive it back in. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. TRX Nordic hamstring curls are next. Double pad your mat, face away from the anchor point. Do not hinge from the hips, core stays tight. Now squeeze the glutes, squeeze the hamstrings. Keep that tension throughout. This is gonna look like a rollout. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it out, 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 and then keep the tension in the glutes and hamstrings as you drive it back in. Now this is looking like a rollout, kind of. But I want you to maintain the tension more so in the glutes and in the hamstrings. That's where I want you to feel this a little bit more so than the lats. It's okay if you feel that there a little bit because we're using that strap to guide us up and down, but we want to keep the tension in the glutes and hamstrings. And if you lose it, go ahead, reset here, squeeze glutes and hamstrings, bring it down, bring it back. Now, if you have to hinge from the hips in order to go down farther, don't do that. Just reduce the range of motion.
I just wanna make you mine, 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 mine. I just wanna make you mine, 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 mine.
Here's our last 3, 2, and recover. Nice work. All right, 30-second round is next, beginning with single leg RDLs on the left, normal but controlled tempo, just straight back, straight forward, just like a door hinge. No rotation inward this time. Feeling it in that left hamstring and left glute. Core stays tight. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Rep it out. Here's our last 3, 2, and other side is next. Check it out. Right side's gonna feel it. Hamstring and glute is the target. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Rep it out. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. TRX Nordic hamstring curls are next. Face away from your anchor point. All right, it looks like a mini baby rollout, but we're just changing the focus a little bit more towards the glutes and the hamstrings. Go ahead, squeeze it, maintain it. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Try your best. Come on, 30 seconds. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, next up, we have pull-ups. Pronated position. Change your strap length to a super shortened position. So you're shortening it and then shortening it again. So it's as short as it can possibly go. All right, pronated position. So palms face away, elbows drive out. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Pull yourself up. Pause at the top, control it down for 3, 2, 1, all in the upper body. So legs are just there. They're not driving ourselves up. Do not use that lower body. It's all in the lats. Now, if you start to fail, then start to drive up with the lower body. But right now, try to keep that tension in the lats.
Baby, you get any higher.
Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Stand it on up. We have a face pull to rotation next. Core stays tight, no hinging from the hips. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Elbows go wide, rotate open, control it back down. Face pull, rotate open, don't flare that rib cage, and then control it down.
Get any higher.
Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, next up, another pull-up variation, neutral, so palms face in, to supinated, palms face you. So we're gonna feel this in the lats mainly, just changing up the grip with every single rep. Try not to use the lower body. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Neutral, pull up, supinated. Here's our last 3, 2, and recover. All right, 30-second round is next, y'all. This is our last tricep before our ab burnout. Let's make it count. Back attack in 10 seconds. Get set, pronated grip, normal tempo. Again, try not to use the lower body to assist up in 3, 2, and 1. Rep it out. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Standing on up. We have face pulls. We get rid of the rotation, rep it out, face pulls, keep the upper traps down, don't turn it into a shrug. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Face pulls. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. All right, we end with a neutral grip pull-ups, normal tempo. Try to really isolate the lats and try not to assist up with the lower body. I know we're getting fatigued, but this is our final back exercise. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Rep it out. Neutral grip, normal tempo. Here's our last. 3, 2, and 1. On to the ab burnout. Go ahead, change your length of your strap to about mid-length, right around where that cradle hits your calf-ish, because our feet are going in the cradle. This is our ab burnout. We have 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. This is tough. We're gonna question everything. You're gonna hate me, but I love you. Just know it. We can always do a modification on the mat if needed. Let's try it out. All right, first up, pikes. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Hinge from the hips. Shift the weight into the upper body. Control it down. Abs and delts are on fire. Control it down. Come on. We have about 20 seconds remaining. Now, if needed, you can ditch the TRX and perform supine bodyweight pikes on the mat. We got this. Come on. 10 more seconds, a couple more reps. That is it. Come on, 1 to 2 more reps. You got this. Last rep. 3, 2, and 1. Recover. 15 seconds to recover. All right, next up is a side plank. Do whatever side you want to first. I'm doing my right, I think. All right, right forearm on the ground. We drive it up in 3, 2, and 1. We're just holding. We have options. First option, hardest. Hand goes up. Second option, knee can come down. Third option, hand can go down. You can do a combination of both. Hold it. Adductors, your inner thigh on the top is burning. 15 seconds. Come on, bottom hip up, 1 inch more. 10 more seconds, you got this. Don't drop, we are almost there. Here's our last. 3, 2, and 1. Down. All right, other side. Left side is next. Whatever your left side looks like to you. Not mirroring you anymore. Here we go. Match what you just did on the other side in 3, 2, and 1. Drive it up. Hold it. Squeeze it. Arm can go up. Bottom knee can come down. You can support yourself with that top hand. We have options. It is burning. That top inner thigh is burning. Get that hip up 1 inch more. Oblique on fire. I'm shaking a little. Come on, 10 more seconds. Don't lose it. We got this. Fight through that burn. Here is our last. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. All right, next up, we have a TRX push-up. This one also very tough. We have options. You can always release the knees down. All right, if needed, release the knees, but start with those knees off. We go in 3, 2, and 1. 1 rep at a time. Here's our last. 3, 2, and 1. 15 seconds. Recover. Next up, we have TRX, plank, knee ends. Knees just go under the hips. I want you to feel those lower abs engaged, but your delts are also going to be on fire. Get set. Get into position. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Knees come in. Legs go long. If needed, you can always perform bodyweight mountain climbers in place of this. But try your best. Come on. You can always rest pause if needed. I am right there with you. Everything is on fire. I am struggling. Come on, 15 seconds. It's challenging, but it's worth it. Stay with me. Come on. Couple more reps. Here's our last. 3, 2, and 1. Wow. On to our final exercise, and it is just a TRX forearm plank hold. All right. Get set. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Squeeze it. It's tough, but fight through it. It's only 30 seconds, and we only have 22 seconds left. Fight through that burn. Try not to drop. Keep that core engagement. Don't let that back dip. Come on, I know it's burning. Hold it, come on, 10 seconds. You can do this. Hold it. We got this. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. We're done. My goodness. Are we still friends? I hope so. Let's stretch, shall we? All right, we're just going to start with the cobra stretch because I can't move. Nice, gentle stretch along the abdominals. Let that breath slow down and then bring it all the way to the hands for a little modified upward facing dog. Deeper stretch along the abdominals, little sway side to side, hitting the obliques. Send those hips back. Let's use our TRX strap for a little stretch. Elevated puppy pose. Just let that head drop. Keep the hips kind of stacked over the knees. Really deep stretch along the lats. Slight rotation left and right. It's very small. Hold center. Come up, right leg goes forward, and elevate that left knee off. Rotate left hip forward, right hip back. Deep stretch in that left psoas. Left knee comes down, hinge it back, right leg is straight, dorsiflex at the ankle, feeling a big stretch along the right hamstring. And let's do the other side, left foot forward, elevate the right knee off, right hip spins forward, left hip back, deep stretch in the psoas. Release right knee down, lengthen left leg, dorsiflex at the ankle, feel a big stretch along the hamstring. And come all the way up, walk it back, make an L shape with the body, feeling a stretch in the hamstrings, in the lats, slight rotation and sway side to side. Hold center. Rock it back if that feels good to you. That's for me. And it's kind of fun. When you're ready, come out of it. Let's do a side body stretch. Other side, grab a hold of the handles, side body stretch. Release those handles. Ooh, inhale up and exhale down one more time. Inhale and exhale. We are done. As long as you tried your best, that's what matters the most. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, but most importantly, have an amazing rest of the day. You rock.